right. Welcome to the Patriot Hour. And I'm having technical difficulties. Can you hear me? I'll just do something like this and say hell with it. All right, this is in no shape or form the correct way, but we'll make do. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, so this microphone is my typical one I use. This one I'm talking on is a Sennheiser. It's a very good mic. I think it was about $120. This one here. This one here, again, I got this from doing some work for somebody. It's a really nice mic. Takes a battery. It's always dying because sometimes I forget to turn it off. If I do a couple of videos and then I'll shut everything else off and I just forget to simply turn that one off or turn the switch on that. So it becomes a headache sometimes, but I do like this one. This is a MXL V63 V63 MBP MXL. I'm not saying it's a very nice or expensive mic. I actually got it. I think the guy said he paid, $80 online. He got a new one. I did some work for him, setting up his studio stuff, so it worked out. Okay, what was I going to go over here? I got a little bit of old footage, like I said. This was me trying to test. So let's take a look in here. I'll over narrate it. And I would believe this would be back in, I don't even know, maybe back in January. All right. This is me testing. Microphone test and camera test here. All right, folks. What we got here? This. All right, so I'm having issues, if I remember correctly, on that day. All right. Before I understood how to use this thing, I was getting echo. Like right now, a lot of times I'll touch over here because I still get echo. If I want to hear what's flowing through, like right now, I could hear myself in my headphones. If anyone else was on any of these other mics, I would be able to hear them. They would be able to hear me. But if we bring something into the vMix software here, let me get another desktop capture up. This is display 1. Okay, so here we are. For example, this video I brought in. If I want to hear this, I have to hit this button on that input. I have to like push it in so things that are in the computer can be heard into the headphones. Once you do that, you get feedback. You get just a slight echo. And I thought it was recording that way for a long, long time. I would record and then I wouldn't hear the echo. But I was like, man, that's miserable when you're trying to do it. It slows you down. You're kind of hearing yourself. You're getting this echo. So what you do is we turn this switch off and everything's fine. You play it back, it's fine. You hit that on to hear something, and then you try to talk, it's really echoey and delayed, but it doesn't record that way. So that was some of the testing here to get that figured out. 3 running some free software. The volume's really low. Like right now, to hear myself in this video, I'm talking over it, but it's echoey to a degree. This is my. I'm just going through the multiple shots. I had it running. It was died. All right, let me see if I can have enough room on this. All right, so all of those are set over time. It took a while to get each channel, each mic set up in this room, the 4 of them, 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 3, got a 4th one not up, but we'll do another. That'll be complicated to try to do both and explain. But any of you trying to set up a Yamaha or a soundboard to pass through, you're going to have issues. Each mic is independent. Each of the inputs on that, you know, they're tweaked just enough. I know when I just had this one die on me between my last video to this one, the battery's dead, and I grabbed this other mic that I needed to go over there to the gain. I had the hugest issues with this because gain goes from, you know, 0 all the way to 100 if you're looking at it that way, and I was trying to be at 50, 60. It's like, nah, you don't want gains all the way up. Well, come to find out on these digital boards, you need the gain dang near to 100. 95 with this guy, 96, you know, but this powered mic versus, you know, the condensers. But if I flip that, I had to juice that up just a hair on this one, otherwise it's really quiet. And actually, I hate, there, I just turned it up a bit. Probably wasn't up enough this the beginning of this video. And then if I have it to where it's set now to hear me good, and I put this one back in, I'd have to crank that down a hair. It just creates issues, headaches, weird crackling sounds. Yeah, I mean, it is a really fine touched system. I mean, you have to learn your board, whether it's Yamaha or some of these other ones that are out there. But let's get back into this video here, see what I was doing. So it's a froze up image. And this is my other S7 or C920. All right, so I was doing some camera testing, it looks like. The room's all clean back then. That's still not bad. Needs a little cleaning in here. Take me 5-10 minutes. All right, so I was just doing some camera testing on that. Doing some camera testing. I'm falling apart here. Now my headphones are dying. All right, I'm back in. So I got plenty of stuff around here to keep going. Headphones, multiple headphones, powered headphones, non-powered, powered mics, non-powered, battery dies. I mean, these are chargeables, so I try to keep them charged. But great time for things to go wrong. You saw me flip off the old ones, put on these earbuds, no issue. So, all right. So I showed you an older little clip of me going through some camera testing. We'll kind of jump all over the place here in these first few, but this is how I get the multiple angle here. If I fade that to this, and that's why a lot of people are even baffled on that, how you can just have multiple angles, keep talking, and it just keeps rolling. I record this in like a live manner. It's like a live version software. You can cut cameras, very little editing. More so than not, if you have an issue within the first minute or two, you just stop it, restart it. I've early on just getting out, hey, welcome to the Patriot Hour for 7/15/2017. Oh no, it's 2018. You just stop instead of editing, doing a 40-minute, 30-minute, 20-minute show and then going through and editing it all up. I just kind of learned to do it on the fly here. Early on videos, trying to keep my hand on the mouse and wanting to get another angle. I would slow down. You can kind of see all that, but it's just practice. You get better at it. You can kind of flow. There's all kinds of different slides. I don't really get into them all. Different kinds of reverse wipes, cross zooms. There are some good ones, kind of ones I actually haven't gone through and done too many of them. But here I was playing with a few for you. So getting the camera set up, and I'm using C920s, folks. They are just Logitech, high definition, really good cheap cameras to get you started. So the quality you're seeing here isn't anything. Of course, down the road, 4K or higher quality would be great, but these have been awesome to start with. I got 3 of them, and then I was using, my S7, my S9, and S5 as wireless. I found this software that allowed them for free to be placed around the room, and that's why in the early on episodes I used to have high views. I used to think I really wanted 4 to 5, 6 cameras, and I found that 3 is pretty sufficient just to give you some different views around the room, different angles. It makes for a good show, production value anyway. I had kind of knew what I wanted from the get-go on that, so it's been interesting. The software aspect of it, the audio, the visual, it's been great just playing with this stuff. And then, the intros and outros. So, again, down here on vMix, you kind of get things in the queue. What's over here on the right-hand side where my mouse is doing circles, this is the screen that's getting captured at the moment. What is over here on the left is standby. So if I want to put the video in standby, and then if I hit fade, it'll bring it over, and the video just automatically will start playing. If I bring it back, it'll pause. If I want to have this next image on deck. So again, in this software here on the left side is your standby. What's over here is what's getting recorded. And then everything down here, you could have up to 1,000 inputs. Multiple cameras. You can have your intros lined up the minute you click. See how that works. It's exciting stuff. I really enjoy it. I really do. All right, so it's kind of all over the place here. I'll get it more together for you, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of a video of me doing some testing on the cameras when I first got them. Honestly, I should have took a few more minutes, and I got, here, let me see. I'll pull that up. Again, here's just some of the footage. I mean, I got an 8 terabyte hard drive for the Patriot Hour here. and lots of uncut scenes. Episodes. And I got more just tucked away. And could be crazy spots. Desktop, Clinton Foundation, camera roll, new folder, exported. vMix, storage. Here we go. Pretty glad I named everything with dates. It helps me go back. Let me see here. See, that's just me messing up in the beginning of a video. All right, we're nearing the 20-minute mark. I don't know exactly what you would have got out of all that, but it's showing some of the inner workings. And again, we will get better. I will get better at this as time goes on. Like I said, I will continue to keep breaking down, showing you guys some of the background, behind the scenes, technical issues, technical difficulties, and the struggles as I can get and find and sift through some of the videos, the test videos. I will start making a folder, and I'll just line stuff up that we'll go through. Again, somebody had asked what mic I'm using in a comment yesterday. I'm just going to, on the one I like is a MXL V63 MBP. It's a very good mic. I think it sounds good. This is my secondary best mic that I like. It's not on the proper stand. I just shoved it in here on the fly. So, all right, I'm Mike. This was the Patriot Tech. Went over a few things. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, and we'll see you back here on the next Patriot Tech update video here real soon. Probably later on this evening, I'll have something else lined up. Until then, have a great day and into your evening, and we'll see you back here real soon.